What if the secret to living an extra 50, 100, or even 200 years wasn't some futuristic sci-fi dream, but already hidden within every cell of your body? Imagine a world where aging as we know it becomes optional, where growing old doesn't mean growing weak, where diseases like Alzheimer's, cancer, and heart failure are no longer inevitable. Get ready to dive deep into telomeres, the tiny biological clocks that might just hold the key to endless life. Chapter 1. The Cellular Timekeepers. Let's start at the microscopic level. Inside your body are trillions of cells. Each cell contains a nucleus, and inside that nucleus is your DNA, your genetic blueprint. DNA is organized into structures called chromosomes. Now, at the very tips of these chromosomes are telomeres. Telomeres are like the plastic ends of shoelaces. Their job is to protect the DNA from unraveling or getting damaged during cell division. Every time a cell divides, it needs to copy its DNA. But this copying process isn't perfect. A small portion of the telomere is lost each time. Over time, telomeres get shorter and shorter. When telomeres become too short, the cell can no longer divide properly. It either dies or enters a state called senescence, where it stops functioning but doesn't die. This is one of the key reasons why we age. Chapter 2. The aging connection. So, how does telomere shortening relate to aging? As cells lose their ability to divide, tissues and organs begin to deteriorate. Skin loses elasticity, muscles weaken, and the immune system becomes less effective. These are all signs of aging, and they're directly linked to telomere length. But aging isn't just about time. Lifestyle plays a huge role. Stress, smoking, poor diet, lack of sleep, and exposure to pollution can all speed up telomere shortening. That means people of the same age can have very different biological ages depending on how they live. Shortened telomeres have also been linked to serious diseases. Heart disease, damaged cells and blood vessels, can lead to blockages and heart attacks. Neurodegenerative diseases. Short telomeres in brain cells may contribute to conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Cancer. When telomeres become critically short, cells can become unstable and mutate, increasing the risk of cancer. In short, telomeres don't just measure age, they influence health. Chapter 3. The Telomeirs Enzyme, a glimmer of hope. Now here's where things get exciting. Scientists have discovered an enzyme called Telomerase. Its job: to rebuild and extend telomeres. It's like a cellular repair crew that adds back the lost DNA sequences, allowing cells to keep dividing. Telomerase is active in stem cells and certain immune cells, helping them stay young and functional. But in most of our cells, telomerase is turned off. Why? Because unlimited cell division can be dangerous. Cancer cells often hijack telomerase to become immortal and grow uncontrollably. This creates a paradox. Telomerase could help us live longer and healthier lives, but it could also increase the risk of cancer if not carefully controlled. Back in the 1990s, researchers showed that adding telomerase to aging cells made them divide again. It was a breakthrough moment that sparked a wave of interest in anti-aging science. Could we one day activate telomerase safely and slow down aging? Chapter 4. Manipulating the biological clock. Today, scientists are exploring ways to manipulate telomeres and telomeres to delay aging and prevent disease. Some of the most promising approaches include gene therapy, inserting telomerase genes into cells to restore telomere length; small molecule activators, drugs that stimulate telomerase activity or protect telomeres from damage; lifestyle interventions. Research suggests that regular exercise, a healthy diet, stress reduction, and quality sleep may help maintain telomere length naturally. But with these possibilities come ethical questions. If we can extend human life, who gets access to these treatments? Could it widen the gap between rich and poor? What happens to society if people live 150 years? There's also the question of population growth and resource use. Longer lives could mean more strain on the planet, unless we rethink how we live and work. Chapter 5. Beyond the lab. Everyday telomere care. While scientists work on high-tech solutions, there are things you can do right now to support your telomeres. Eat a balanced diet. Foods rich in antioxidants, like fruits and vegetables, help protect cells from damage. Exercise regularly. Physical activity has been linked to longer telomeres. Manage stress. Chronic stress can accelerate telomere shortening. Practices like meditation and deep breathing can help. Sleep well. Poor sleep affects cellular repair and can shorten telomeres. Avoid smoking and pollution. These environmental factors are known to damage DNA and telomeres. In other words, the way you live today shapes how you age tomorrow. Chapter 6. The future of longevity. So, is endless life really possible? Maybe not endless, but significantly longer. Healthier lives could be within reach. In the next 10 to 20 years, we may see telomere-based therapies that delay aging, prevent disease, and improve quality of life. Imagine a future where aging is no longer a decline, but a choice. Where 80 feels like 40, where diseases of aging are rare. Telomeres may not be the only key to longevity, but they are one of the most promising. Scientists are also exploring how telomere research could help with regenerative medicine, repairing damaged organs, improving immune function, and even reversing some signs of aging. But we must proceed with caution. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Final chapter, a call to action. The science of telomeres is still evolving, but one thing is clear. How we live today affects how we age tomorrow. By understanding and supporting telomere research, we're not just chasing longer lives, we're investing in better ones. So, what can you do? Stay informed about the latest research. Support ethical science and healthcare access. Take care of your body and mind. Advocate for healthy environments and lifestyles. The clock is ticking, but maybe, just maybe, we can learn to rewind it.